Morning everyone, how are we? Hope you're okay. Nice to see you again. Back for some daily races, straight into daily race C. We're on the second account, gonna try and gain a bit of DR on this account, because try and make sure we boost it up to near split 2, or at least in split 2 for tomorrow's races. But yeah, I need to improve my lap on this. We only did a couple of laps the other day, so first things first, load up the ghost of someone who's got a good ghost to chase. We've got Medi's ghost there, we can chase that. But yeah, thank you all for coming in, appreciate you turning up. Thank you to all them people that have already hit the like button in the stream. Appreciate you smashing that like straight away there, as soon as you came in. Let's see if we can push them likes up straight away. As usual, get the likes up to 100 as quick as possible, and yeah, see if we can get them 200 within 1 hour. Let's go straight into this race. I'm in the GTR 18. I need to set a lap time, so what I'm going to do is make sure that's right, that's okay, and we'll go. We've got 10 minutes to see if we can improve our lap. We've done a 17.5 at the moment. I think I can go quite a bit faster than that, so see if we can get down to a low 17. But yeah, hope you're all well, by the way. Hope you're having a nice morning, whatever you're doing there. If you're any of you jumping on, or does anyone know any details, by the way, of next week's daily races yet? Is there any track info out yet? Just the track info? Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look before we go in. I'll have a little look on Twitter and see if GT Hungary. Where is it? I can't remember the bloody. Can't remember their Twitter handle. 1 second, it'll be on one of my tweets. I did I think I retweeted, didn't I? See if I can find it. Yeah, there you go, Race Online. See if we've got anything from them. No. No info on them about daily races. So yeah, nothing out yet, chat. So God knows what it'll be. I feel like it's going to be something faster, or we'll be back in Group 4. I don't think we'd have Group 3 again. But then again, there's still combinations we've never had as a daily race, like Fuji Group 3. Still never had that as a daily race. Possible. Le Mans in Group 1 hasn't been done in quite a while, so could be back for that. What's that, James? Whoa. How do you know? Wait there, James. Wait there. What are you saying? Weather at Le Mans, all tyres available, nothing required. Race, that's Group 3. That's going to be Group 3 because it's racing mediums. I reckon that's Group 3 at Le Mans then, chat, with dynamic weather possibly. Could be interesting. Not one of my stronger tracks, but I'm sure if it is, that could be Group 3. The reason I say Group 3, chat, is because it says racing medium. With racing medium being a tyre, that could be Group 3 with dynamic weather then. Or it could even be Group 1. I said Group 1 at Le Mans, didn't I? It could even be Group 1. Nah, it doesn't necessarily mean that, Rataka. Racing medium doesn't necessarily mean Group 1. That's interesting. If I've guessed that right with Le Mans at Group 1, chat, I did say it hasn't been done for a while, so I'm happy with myself. I've guessed that. Greg, thank you for the £1, you legend, chat. Spam that legend emote there for Greg for the £1 super chat. Appreciate the support on the channel, mate, legend. Thank you so much for that. Hey, I tell you what, chat. If I've guessed Group 1 at Le Mans, this is knowledge in here, chat. It's knowledge, I tell you. This is knowledge. I don't think they'll go Group 1 with dynamic weather. I think it'll be Group 3, though, to be honest. I personally don't think they'd go to Group 1 with it. I think they'd go Group 3 because Group 1 might be a bit difficult for people. Oh, sugar. Sparks, another gifted membership, you legend, chap. Can we spam that legend mode for Sparks again for another gifted membership on the stream? Thank you so much for doing that, Sparks. You're a legend, I tell you. Hope you're well, by the way, Sparks. Appreciate the gifted. Chat, big thumbs up on Legend emote there for Sparks, please, for gifting in the stream. He is a legend, I tell you. I personally don't, I'm not convinced they'd go Group 1, though, with dynamic weather, chat. The reason for that is because of, I think some people would find it a bit hard, so might end up being Group 3, but we'll wait and see. I don't even care what it is. If it's got dynamic weather, I'm in. I bet they're seeing, I bet what they're noticing, chat, is player count is going up when there's dynamic weather on. I bet they're noticing the player count's rising. So it could go dark as well. That'll be interesting, James. Yeah, Ritaka, just chill out, mate. I personally reckon it's more likely to be Group 3. You got to think how PD work, right? PD go in like baby steps. Remember how PD work, right? Baby steps. We had Le Mans Group 4, no chicane, really easy track. Then they went to Spa in Group 4, which was a little bit of a bump up. You know, a few corners added in there. I can't see them going Group 1. Like, I would think they'll go Group 3 next. But player count rising, TR falling. Morning, Flash. How are you, mate? Oh, God. I'm going to have to start that lap again. I'm not even going to improve this here. To be honest, if it's Group 3 at Le Mans, do you know what, though? They might... Nah, that you know, the first 3 days of it will be boring anyway. We all know what car's going to be there, don't we? There'll be a couple of cars dominating that one. If it is Group 3, then yeah. I wonder what car people will be using. I have no idea. I can't think of a car. Anyone gets it yet? I wouldn't even use the plug. I think the 6th, I don't know. I mean, that'll be good as well. We know the track. It looks like dynamic weather again, Flash. It looks like possible dynamic weather again. Not guaranteed, but it looks like it is dynamic weather from the settings. It's at Le Mans. Probably Group 3, I reckon. Group 3 dynamic weather. That's what I'm going to go with as my guess. I would think the Supra would. Wouldn't the Supra dominate that with the 6th gear on that Supra? Yeah, I would think the Supra with the 6th gear would just destroy. I don't know if it's no chicane. James might be able to tell you that information. Yeah, if it's with the chicane, that points to Group 3, doesn't it? Unless, chat, they're going to go Group 4, but with the chicane this time. I don't know. Who knows? To be honest, Group 3 will be pretty good. Even though I'm not very good at that combo, you'll be able to stick with people, and the battling would be quite fun. Like, I'm just going to put the hard tyres on here because I'm not going to improve that lap. Yeah, there will be chaos if there's... It'll be interesting, though. I think it'll be a good race. It could be quite entertaining. Depends how many laps it is as well. Does it say how many laps, James? How many laps is it saying? That'll give us an indication of possibly what group it's in as well. Yeah, definitely. That's the thing with the chicanes added. It makes it more likely you'll want to pit. If it was 6 laps, if it comes up as 6 laps, chat, possibly Group 1. If it's 5 laps, probably Group 3. That's how I look at it. Spinny. I'm not feeling too confident about this first race. Yeah, if it was soft tyres, they'd have had a bit of grip when it goes a little bit wet. But even then, even soft tyres don't have that much grip in the wet anymore. Right, starting P2. Not too bad, considering. Got to try and get a win here, though. Is P1 the guy that was quite quick the other day? I can't remember. Might have been reasonably quick. We'll find out in a minute. I don't think they'd trust Group 1 with rain for like lower ranked drivers. I think they'd be scared it would put them off. So I think they're going to up it to Group 3 for a change, because we've not had Group 3 yet. Although Group 3 might end up being harder than Group 1 because of the lack of, like, the less aero. So Group 3 might be quite tricky in the rain, to be honest. It could even be Group 4. Back to Group 4, chat. They might even go back to Group 4, but with the chicane layout. I wouldn't mind that either, actually. I would probably... I think that would make quite an interesting... Like, it would make a fun race again. So it is possible it could be back to Group 4. We need to know the laps. Once we know the laps, we can get an idea. We need to get an idea of how many laps it is, and then we can have some guesses. Without knowing the laps, you can't put any guesses on it. Yeah, Group 4 with the chicane could be quite fun, I reckon, if it was. Well, what's going on here? Bit of cotton coming off my knee thing. Get off me. Right, let's try not to bin it. Always a good start. Try not to die. It's got a really slow start there. Lovely penalty to start the day off. And arse. We're on a second account. We did want to gain the hour on this today, but we might lose it. Right, 2 positions gone. Not a great start. Other people get penalties though, very easy to get them here. That Supra's a bit slow through there. It. Top split, probably about 85,000, something like that. 84 to 85,000, I'd guess that. I know I normally get in top split at the moment on my main account, which is 88, about 88k, something like that. Although we did miss out, didn't we? We did miss out on what on the first slot, at Interlagos. We weren't in top split, so it was probably about 90k. I think it must have been about 90k on Interlagos first race. Yeah, in official season, you're going to need to be 95k minimum And even then, you might not be in with 95k. Like, I don't even try and get into top split until like the later races you can. But if they do this new system of 3 races, then probably won't ever get in it. Really need one of these to make a mistake or something. We've got the pace, we can match P1's pace he's doing at the moment, but with these in front of us, a bit hard. Losing a lot of time. It's good battling though. Not getting that corner right at the moment. I mean, I don't think we'll be getting any. I won't be. I will probably be at in split 2. Even then, I think some races. I think some split 2 races might even be like coming up to like 85 to 100. Sorry, 85 to 90k for DR this season. The amount of drivers could be a bit crazy. I think the next official season that comes out could be a crazy one. This pace is really slow at the moment. We really didn't want to make that mistake because these 2 in front of us are a second off at the moment. Could be a bit of battling in that though. Oh, you can't follow. I don't think you will be able to. I don't think you'll be able to qualify with that flash. But the reason is because it's only top 6. Is it top 6 in nations now, Corsair? I think they only do top 6, don't they? I don't think you're going to qualify in split 2 at all, really. If manufacturer is where you might be able to do it, because you might be able to qualify with like the weakest manufacturer, like a weaker manufacturer, by doing that, if you know what I mean. But none of the top manufacturers will be in split 2. Do you know what I mean? Like the highest points. But a weaker one, you might get lucky in a weaker manufacturer in split 2. It's possible. Wide again. Keep going wide on that corner. Oh no. God's sake. It's annoying because the pace is a little bit off in front of us here, but struggling. That Supra seems harder to follow than the GTR as well. The GTR, when I've been behind it on this race, has been fairly comfortable following it, but that GTR, the Supra seems a bit harder. Right, let's get warmed up and try and catch them back up a bit. There you go again. Are you taking the piss? You're not being serious, are you, with that? You gotta be joking. Are you trolling or being serious? He has to be joking. Which one's the track, by the way, chat? Which is the track that we did when the rally car was round it? Which one's the one with the rally car? Alright, so it's not that one then. Okay. Don't even know which one the West is. There's so many bloody variations of that track. So that'll be the group. So, what's Daily Race B, sorry? What track is Daily B? That looks like a Group 3 race. Yeah, that's what I've just thought. That looks like a Group 3 race, doesn't it? Can't believe they're going to do Group 4 for Daily B again. So that's probably Group 3. So maybe Group 4 is Daily Race C at Le Mans. Kaz, thank you for the 2 months of membership, you legend. I'll read that in a minute, otherwise I'll crash through here. Thank you very much for the support, legend. Chat, big thumbs up on legend right there for Kaz, please. Being gifted all the time, it's been a joy. Good, amazing content. Keep it up, mate. Thank you so much for the support, mate. Being in here, that's the main thing, mate. Legend. Spam that legend vote for Kaz, chat. Thank you for that message as well, mate. Oh. Hey, mate! Rejoin! What the hell? Come on! What the... I even went wide to make sure he didn't kill me, and he still nearly killed me. What was that? And I could see him coming across, so I went to the right hand side to give him space, and he just, yeah, straight across. Yeah, it would have helped if the ghosting system came on. Right, at least we get a lucky P2 because our pace was struggling there. Let's try and... got no one in front of us now, so... Oh, God. Run wide. That fastest lap must have absolutely balled up the third sector and nailed everywhere else, because that first sector is like 3 tenths off. Mike, thank you for the 1 month as well, legend. Thanks for all the great track guide tips. It's improved my driving massively. Brilliant to read, mate. Thank you so much for the support as well, you legend. I love reading them ones, Mike. That's what they're there for, to try and help you out. So great to know that it is doing that. Appreciate it, Mike, you legend. Spam the legend mode chat. Nearly died on that chicane again. No, I've had stuff to do this week, Stephen, mate. I did let everyone know that I had my car service yesterday, and like not been able to do much early streams this week. I stream in the night as a priority anyway, to be honest. Nighttime's a priority. We've done videos during the week though. We've been doing videos during the week. I need to try and get videos on the channel as well, because videos bring new people into the channel. So videos have still got to be a priority really, as well as streams. On the first lap, that's nice. Good start then. Remember, the kids are back at school now as well, so it's a bit harder for me to, like, the week before they were off and the missus was off as well, so I could do the day streams a lot easier. It's not so easy when the kids are back at school and I've got to take them in the morning, and then I had to take my car for its service yesterday, so that was that one out of it. Right, my pace is awful at the moment. Need to try and speed this up a little bit. Just understeering. Should just be in the limits, I think. I'll take a lucky P2 here though, just while we're trying to get warmed up on the track. That's if I don't bin it, that is. Ugh. Right, don't get a penalty. Gained a little bit on P1, like, but way too far behind. Starting to pull away from P3 now, though. Ooh, don't do that. I'll get that first sector a little bit quicker. This race would have definitely been more fun with strategy in it, I think. I kind of hope that next week's Daily C is in Group 4, you know. Only because I think Group 4 provides quite entertaining racing when it's wet. I think Group 3 might be a bit tricky for some people, and the field spread might get a bit crazy. I think, like, in Group 3, the field spread might get a bit too much. Like, you'd have such a big gap between drivers. But in Group 4... it normally stays pretty close to racing, so I think Group 4 might actually be more fun if it's in Group 4. At Le Mans as well with dynamic weather, that'll be interesting. I wonder if they'll do it a bit different, where like more intensity on the weather or something. Who knows? They might up it a bit. You right, Spyrus? How are you, mate? Be interesting to see what that race is going to be. Will be interesting. Might have gained a tiny amount of DR on this race, not much though. Won't have gained much because of the lobby being a bit dead. Bit of a slow last lap. I haven't put the light on underneath there, have I? Do that now, chat. Okay, P2 was better than it could have been at one point, but really bad pace. Let's have a little look, see if nothing's been done by Nenkai yet with the combinations. It's alright, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it, Pierre. I don't think you knew I was there from what it looked like. I went wide because I saw you going off the track and I just got hit. But it doesn't matter, mate. Don't worry. Right, let's go. The announcement of what? Get off the line. Announcement of what? Daily races. Don't know. It's random. We already know it's Le Mans. Le Mans is Daily Race C in group. We don't know the group. We know it's at Le Mans though. And it looks like it could have dynamic weather in there again. So, possible dynamic weather race again at Le Mans is Daily Race C. We don't know whether it's Group 3, 4, 1, 2. No idea. Right, let's... mediums on my... see if we can go a bit quicker. Race B is Yamigawa or whatever it is, I think. What is it? The Kyoto? Which one is it? Is it the long one or short one of that? And then Daily Race A is, I'll give you a guess of where it is. I'll give you one guess of what track it's going to be at for Daily Race A. I bet you'll get it. It's too slow through here. Yeah. I don't mind if it's Le Mans in Group 4 with the chicane, because it's the chicane layout for next week's Daily C. It is the chicane layout, so if it is that, that's not too bad. I don't think we had the no chicane layout, so with dynamic weather with the chicane it'd be pretty good. Yeah, and the Olympics start at 20. So that's after the update, isn't it, Conster? So what they've had to do is, my prediction for that is they've had to update the game to get static weather, because I don't reckon they could do it. So they've obviously had to have a patch in there to create. Oh, I can't drive this track at the moment. They've had to update the game to get a static condition for the time trial, and that's why it's after the update. Surely they'll introduce that into the time trials then, but then would that mean that the race would have to be, if it's on like daily race, would that mean the race would have to be static as well? Yeah, or it's the Super Formula. Yeah, that's a good point. I hope if it is a Super Formula, I hope it's on a good track. God. Bit dodgy. Yeah, Super Formula at Fuji would be good. I'll take that. I mean, I wouldn't be on the pace, but I'd definitely do a decent lap to do as a guide for it. Yeah, Le Mans is daily race C, but we don't know the combination yet. We know it's with the chicane though. I've just cut that. I took too much off. Come on. That's a nice turn one, actually. Ah! Might get away because it was late, wide. I went very late but wide. You know what I mean? Wide but late. Ah, wide but late, sorry. But yeah, still a penalty. You can sometimes get away with that line. It's a bit annoying actually, because that would have been a solid first sector. Yeah, we know the tracks, but we just don't know what group's being used yet for next week's dailies. Stay with him. Good exit. I got time to finish this lap. Here I have, just about. A decent sector, come on. Ah. The power down. That's a bit quicker. There you go. Jumped us up a little bit. Don't think it'll count for this though. Yeah, it hasn't counted yet. It still would be P2 anyway. But jumps us up a little bit if any faster drivers come in. Pit lane loss was quite long at Le Mans. But if like Consta said before though, Attacker, what you've got to remember is if you're on the wrong tyres, you've got a long lap to deal with the wrong tyres at Le Mans. And if they add the chicane layout in, that's another 15 seconds of loss of time instantly through the 2 chicanes, because you're going to lose a shitload of time on them chicanes if you're on the wrong tyre. So it is going to bring that. We made it work last time with the right tyre. Remember, starting on the different tyre. So it'll be more important there now with that chicane layout. And the fact that, you know, a 4-minute lap, if you're on the wrong tyre for 4 minutes, you're going to lose a lot of time. Oh, I haven't changed tyres. Did I? I haven't changed tyres, did I? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What's daily? When's Daily B on? Oh, no. Shit. I'm going to have to just try and save a result here. I don't want to lose DR. I know. I forgot to change tyres. Too busy talking. Oh, crap. No, we can try and get a top 6. Might not lose too much DR then. No, I can't back out because I need if I'll lose too much DR backing out, so we'll just have to try and see what happens. You never know, there might be chaos in it. Right, I'm gonna have to push. Sorry, I'm gonna have to focus here, Jack. I don't want to lose. I was there, mate. I was clearly on the inside. Why? I'm gonna wait. I was gonna wait for him. I'm gonna have to wait. Do you know what? Fuck it. Fucking shit race. Okay, we're just gonna lose the DR then. I was there, but waiting for him to kill the race, so. For fuck's sake. That's pissed me off, that. I was on the inside. He just turned in on me, so I don't really know what we could do there, to be honest. But what's going on this, by the way? Okay, so Sylvia did start dominating that. I thought the McLaren was a little bit off. Let's try the. I haven't tried the Sylvia on here yet, so we'll give that a go. We'll just do a couple of laps. I thought he slowed down to let me go up the inside, but then he just turned in sharp on me, but... Oh well. I was going to wait, but then obviously I nearly killed Flash as well by waiting, so bail out. I'll go into this. We'll get some DR back in these races. That's probably killed us a big chunk of DR though, that. I reckon. We're going to lose a bit here actually, because I've got to get back used to this car as well. I haven't set a lap on this account, have I? Man, the understeer of this car is horrible. 2 laps in, breaking a bit early there. Right. The new physics are a little bit understeery though. They are a little bit, but then they feel a bit more realistic though. In my view, they feel a bit more how they should. It was a little bit over. It was a little bit too much front end grip before, possibly a bit too much. I don't know. This is understeering though, because hard tyres, Group 4 and hard tyres is quite understeery anyway. My God, this car does not turn. Come on. Rotate, rotate. See how slow this sector is. Quite slow. Yes. Okay. It's not driving this car. I don't like it. Where's what I'll do? I know what I'll do. I'm just gonna bail that one. We're just going to time trial. Let's see if we can set a faster time in time trial while we wait. I'm gonna do time trial for this one. Let's get time trial sorted while we've got time. Rather than I'm not doing that one. That Sylvia drives like a bag of shit. Right, we want that. Get these mediums on and do some time trial. Let's see if we can set a. We did a 0.3. We should be able to beat that. Get this sorted. Right, we've done a... What are we now? Let's see if we can get into the top 50. The NSX? I would think the car would be okay at Suzuka. I would think the car would drive alright there. I don't know. Don't know if it'll have the pace of like the McLaren though. That's better through that bit. This looks a bit quicker than the one I just did. Yeah, it is. A little bit. I don't think that bit was as quick though. I think I lost a bit on the final corner there. Oh no, 0.2. We're on to a 0.2 now, chat. start that. Oh, the Group 3 NSX. Not really my favorite car. I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't really like MR at the moment on this game. Not that keen on them. Oh, massive understeer. Create what? I used to have a Discord. Discord if you mean that. I used to have one, mate. It's not really worthwhile. Gonna be brutally honest with you, mate. It's not worthwhile having. It was only used by people who ended up trolling and just being a bit silly, so I just got rid of it, mate. It was a waste of time. I also wouldn't use it, you see. The problem is, I wouldn't go on there. I don't like Discord, so I never went on it. I didn't use it at all, so it was just a waste of time. I don't really like Discord. I'm not a fan of it. Slow through there. Let's go for another lap. If the temperature on the tyres being up a bit higher will make it a bit quicker, maybe. It's a lift. Might be a penalty. No. It's too slow though. Oh. Oh, McLaren is good on tyres, yeah. McLaren is very good on tyres, but GTR is good on tyres though. Even though it looks like it's bad, it drives well on worn tyres. That's the problem. So that's why it's quite strong in the race, because when its tyres are worn, it actually drives really well with the worn tyres. Could have lifted a bit there, probably. Morning, Mark. How are you, mate? Oh, shit. Like that again. You're right, Nate. Oh, we can join the session in a minute. Make sure we remember to change tyres though. What a donkey. Oh God. Didn't get it rotated. Ah, wheel spin. Let's go for another one. Ah, too much grass. Let's jump into the actual session. We've done a 0.2 anyway, so where does that put us? Could be a little bit higher up, but I still don't think it'll be P1, that one. 59th. It's a little bit higher, but still... We might have actually got ahead of him then with that. Oh yeah, we did. We got ahead of him. Yes. We got ahead. Okay, so we can try and get some DR back now. So that was him, wasn't it? That was the guy, wasn't it, that we ended up just wiping out in turn 1. Right, you won't regret that. That's what I've got 1,000 down, 920 down, 120 upload. Good stuff. The only thing they restrict on BT is the upload, because you don't really need more than 100, to be honest. 100's plenty. I think that's a different Killian, that, by the way, Turbo. That's not the same Killian, just to let you know. I think I saw that one. You on about the guy in the Alpha? I think that's a different Killian. That's there's 2 different Killians. Right, put the mediums on for now. You're right, SDS, by the way, mate. How are you? I'm pretty sure that's a different Killian turbo. I'm not 100% sure, but if it's the Killian with the red flag, then yeah. What country is he like? I can't remember it. Is it Switzerland or something? It's something. Wait there, which is it Denmark, Danish one? Is it a Danish one? I don't know. There's definitely a different Killian. I can't think who. Like the full name. I forgot to load the ghosts up here. I'll see what the sector is and then we'll load it. Wide anyway, so I'll load the ghosts up. Yeah, I think that's a different one. I'm pretty sure it is. No, didn't get that turning point. I've got itchy nose now. Oh. Hay fever feels a bit feels like hay fever's coming on a bit today. My eyes are watering a little bit. My nose is itchy. I've had a tablet just now. I think it's tree pollen. Whatever it is, it's making my nose bloody itchy, I can tell you that. Yeah, Killian. Yeah, he would have been like, that's not me. And I mean, as far as I know, I think it's a totally different person, because I've raced that one as well. Some people thought that when we were racing him a while ago. I think it was on what track was it where people thought that? There were some people that thought we were like racing the real Killian. We had to tell them it's not the real one. It's not your fault, that flash, that was mine. I was lifting to let that guy back through, but to be honest, I was on mediums and I held the apex and I thought he was letting me go because he went wide, slowed down, but then like just turned in really sharp. So like, yeah, I was just contemplating waiting for him. Not your fault, mate. You alright, Wally? How are you, mate? Alright, flick it. Oh, no, I did it too early. Well, hopefully I'm ahead of him now. I just did the first lap back on in time trial. We did a 17.2. So hopefully we're ahead of him now. Fingers crossed. I mean, not that it matters because I'll be on hard tires this time, but it did look on my view like he'd gone wide, braked, and let me through, but then he just turned in really sharp. So. And I had the run as well, because I don't know what it is, but sometimes that GTR starts really slow in P1. Noticed it the other day as well. Yeah, we're all over the place. It's gonna on the steer again. Yeah. Feels like I've got dirty tyres there, but I didn't get a penalty. Weird. Oh god. That's too far behind already. I can see the gap too far. I mean, Gran Turismo's DLC is free, isn't it? So I don't think we can complain about that. I think Gran Turismo will always be free for DLC, and that's probably the way it should be for cars and tracks. Otherwise, it's pay to win, and I don't think that's good for Gran Turismo, pay to win. But I think the only thing they'll ever add cost to on Gran Turismo is like single player DLC or something like that. Yeah, pay for less dirty air, and I'll pay for that definitely. pay to have your dirty air reduced by 50%. The monthly subscription charge. $5.99 a month to have your dirty air reduced. I'll be all over that. What's in that box, by the way? Nice. Is that light, that box? Is it quite light? I don't know if it's heavy or not. Yeah, it's just the I thought it was my protein drink. If it was my protein, I would have had one. Yeah. I know, but the problem is, Rapid, you separate the player base as well, and like with it being an esports orientated game, if you have pay for DLC, you're separating the player base. Paid tracks. Some people will be like, well, I can't do that. I've bought the game. And ACC on PC is a bit different the way they do stuff. So it's not all like their esports events are not organized by ACC developers. They're organized by separate parties. They're not really same thing. Make sure we change tires now. Let me just... apologise to him. Right. To be honest, I don't think that was all our fault, but I'll say sorry to him just because we did end up pushing him wide. But we were up the inside, I was on the curb, and he turned in right on us. So in a way, I think that we had the right to go for it, but... What happens with dirty air? Basically, it means you lose grip when you're following. So even in Group 3, even in Group 4, you can feel it a bit. Like at Spa, you could feel it last week a little bit when following. You could sit on the fast corners, you felt a little bit of like understeer kicking in. And also on throttle, you find it harder to get on the throttle out of slow corners. Slow corners? Slow corners. Right. He definitely got a slow start then, didn't he? Because how am I where I am now? Before I was right up on him. Gotta try not to get penalties here. When Ritaka drives in front of you. Yeah, it will probably be the new Super Formula. Consta said that as well before. I don't mind that though, to be honest. If it's at a good track, that'll be quite fun. Not that I'll be doing it to try and qualify. I'll just have a little go to set like a track guide. Wide, I forgot to brake. Nothing, yeah, it could be something with walls on the track. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Probably next month the official season will start. Understeer. Yeah, we might see another exhibition season, but with PD, we'll probably just go straight into an official. Remember, this is PD, chap. There won't be a if the season starts in the start of May or around May, there won't be another exhibition before then. They won't do another one now. They normally have a bit of a gap before they start again. Woo! Nearly died then. See you later. Just the missus going to work. I'm not just talking to myself. He thought I was talking to PT. No. No. Not a great lap here, but just keep these low 19s going, that's important. Bit of a bad exit off there again. Ah, too slow, you donkey. Bit wide. Lost a bit there. Around a little bit deep. Some cars will need to do a little bit of fuel saving if you don't save, but you only have to do minimal amount. It doesn't really make much of a difference to your pace. Ah, and then I think, don't know if I avoided the penalty there. I did lift. Ooh, just avoided it. We're going to test manufacturers again tonight, by the way, chat. So that's going to be tonight's stream. Bit of a slower lap, but still in the 19s. Not a great one, but let's get back down to the low 19s. Bit slow again. Too nervous on the throttle. Yeah. That first proper mistake, really, that. Gonna lose me quite a bit of time. Nearly a 4-second loss there. You right, Jimmy? How are you, mate? try and keep this on the track now to the end. Get some of that DR back. Don't know, might have squeezed it in the track limits. No, it's a penalty. No, I mean, we'll be okay though. Bit of loss of time, but alright, that's 2 seconds off pace. What a donkey. Don't want to lose this now. Drove well up to that penalty. Few little mistakes, but pace was alright. Nah, front left's fine. No issue on the front left. Might look like it, but trust me, it's not an issue. So we can go, what, 3 seconds, at least 3, 4, I reckon 3 to 4 seconds quicker than what we've done here, because 2 seconds was lost in 1 lap. Wide. Bit of a scruffy last few laps, but oh well. Yeah, I think we should be aiming for 54 finishing time, really. That was just a bit scruffy again. We still get the win, though. That's the main thing. Get a bit of DR back after that previous race. Constant just hanging on to P9 there with the penalty. That was that not very much fun? Oh, what's up? Ah, shoulder a bit sore. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry, but I don't know. Don't know if we've really got much in to eat. Ah, chat, I'm starving. What do I have? What can I have that's really quick? Need something to eat. Let's have a little look and see if my protein drinks are out for delivery. My belly's rumbling. Singing to me here. Right, let's go again. Have a little look, see what's out for delivery. Arriving tomorrow? No. That was supposed to be coming today. You cheeky arseholes. They've changed it. Amazon, little arseholes. That was done for today. Little pricks. Don't believe it. Right. Do you know what, chat? I'm back in a second. I'm just gonna go and grab something to eat because I'm really, really hungry here. And if I get hungry, my belly starts singing to me. So don't go anywhere. I forgot about likes as well, by the way, chat. We're on 130 likes. We've been live for an hour and a half. Let's see if we can push that up to 200, chat. I'm sure we can get it up to 200 likes. Let's see if we can smash 70 likes in really quickly. So if there's 70 people in the stream that haven't hit that like button yet, let's go for it, chat. It helps me out big time if you just hit that like button. It's a big help to me. Right, I'll be back in a second, though. Oh dear. Two more likes for 150 there, chap. Two more people smash that like. Now, next week's Daily AC could be quite fun. Looks like dynamic weather's back. Kiwi time. Thank you for the 9 months, mate. Always using the best use of my notification. Thank you very much for being in here, mate, you legend. Spam that legend vote for Kiwi time. So yeah, next week's Daily Race is at Le Mans. We don't know the combo, but we know it's at Le Mans, and we know that it might have dynamic weather on. Don't reckon it'll be Group 2. I reckon Group 4. I reckon it's going to be a Group 4. Group 4 with the chicane, because it's with the chicane, but I reckon we're going back to Group 4 again. So it's Le Mans chicane. The chicane is in there. And I reckon it's going to be in Group 4. That's my guess, I reckon. No worries, Steen. No worries, mate. Just having a bowl of cereal here, chap. Nice and quick to make. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to stay in there. I meant to just put hard tyres on. It's all good. Now, eat quick. Might do a little bit, Tank. Yeah, it might boost a little bit. Yeah, I watch F1. I watch the F1. Needed that. I was starving. Nah, I don't really watch the rally. I mean, I don't mind watching if it's on, like if it's on and I see a glimpse of it, but I don't really follow it. If you come first, and last, you probably would have overall not gained anything really. I don't think. Alright, let's try and get this corner lined up. Hate that corner. Depends on the lobby really, Poopers. It just depends on the lobby. The finishing last will lose you quite a bit as well though, that's the thing. That's why I always say it's better to be consistent. Like, consistency will gain you more DR than just having the odd good race. Slow there. Nice penalty for me. Should have enough of a gap. I think Flash had a penalty as well. Oh, chaos behind us. What the hell? Oh, no, it's not. I thought there was chaos, but it's not. It looked like a car drove off the track. I don't know what was going on there. Awful lap. Oh my god. Can't get it right at the moment. What's going on? The first race, I think we one penalty in the whole race. Now we're getting every bloody lap. I can't get the feel of this at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with me, chap. I cannot get the feel of it. Really don't want the dirty air either, but gonna get it. We will have the pace to get back past Flash though if we focus. Skill issue, yeah. But the race we did before I was driving quite well, but this one I'm driving awful. I'm just gonna try and focus in a bit. This track is really one of them tracks you've got to put 100% into. Fuck me, the understeer. That is a joke. Literally, the car did not want to turn at all. Oh my god, no grip behind him. Went in too deep. Wow, second off pace. What am I doing? Better exit that time. Kyoto will be Group 3, I think. I think Kyoto's Group 3 and Daily Race C is going to be Group 4. That's what I think it looks like. Although we just don't know. Might be wrong. Need to see how many laps it is before we can make any real guesses for Daily Race C. Getting close there. Couldn't follow, but once I'm within half a second, my line doesn't really work behind him. Oh, on the steering. It's gone a bit deep. Spotted that one. I saw him go deep, so I took a bit of a different line. Come on. I think Flash had a penalty on that the corner where you run wide. Whoops. Someone did the tyre, forgot to change tyres. Same as what we did before. Whoa, 50. Bit laggy there as well. Oh shit. I don't believe that. The car just snapped on the curb. No! Car snapped on the curb. Shit. Dirty tyres as well now. Probably too far behind to catch him back up. Clean the tyres up. .6. We'll have to nail this last bit to catch him up here. It'll have to be 100%, no penalties. Can't afford to battle with that car behind, so I need to build up a lead. Been a bit of an awful race, this one. We started really bad and then mistaken that one as well. 3 laps to go. I don't think we're going to get close enough to him. Jesus, that was close. Don't understand. Oh, I've messed that up. Could have gained quite a bit there because I think Flash made a mistake. Got a bit of slipstream, but not really going to help us from this far away. Probably more of a hindrance than it is a help at this stage because you lose the grip in the corners. Well done, Flash. He's got the win here, I think. Ugh, that was awful. Oh, I've drove so bad there. What am I doing there? This has been one of our worst. I mean, 125 on one. Oh, that was when we drove off the track, but the first 3 laps and then that one mistake cost us here. What a donkey. Yeah, it's pretty off pace, isn't it? It's 20:04. Oh well. 2 big mistakes. Well, a lot of mistakes on lap 1, 2, and 3, and then 1 big mistake. Lost us like 5 or 6. Well, probably about 5 seconds, 4 seconds, something like that. What a pleb. Well done, Flash, though. I am an official donkey. Oh, what a pleb. What a pleb. Not even gonna, probably going to lose the R there, actually, you know. I don't know. Don't think we'll gain the R in that lobby of a P2 because it was a lot of A rank. Pardon me. Let's see. We're not... We're about 70k, I think, at the moment. We seem to be on about 70. Yeah, the wear marks there, yeah. That's rubber. That's where the rubber... This is what I've always said about it. It's a great wheel. I love the wheel. And remember, you need to remember how much I'm streaming every... Like, I stream every single day. So... Yeah, it isn't going to be as bad as this for you, but it does wear. This rubber bit does wear on it. It's because it's rubber. It's not leather or anything. It's just rubber, so it wears down to the plastic. It does it on that side as well. You might be able to see it. But I've been playing on this wheel now for quite a while. We've put a lot of. We've probably been what, a year, 18 months of streaming every day. Pretty much. We've had like 5 days off in 18 months, I think, something like that. 5 or 6 days off in the last 18 months. So bear that in mind when you look at the wear on it. But in my opinion, I would have liked Fanatec to be in charge of the wheel design, not PD, because I think PD were in charge of this. And I would have liked a higher end version of it, like an option to upgrade to like a high end version of this wheel. Better quality. I would probably upgrade if they did that. Yeah. I know, Deadeye. I might get that wrapper. I could get like golf grip, like, you know, like the old school golf grip that used to wrap around. Put some of that around there. That might actually work, you know. Putting a bit of you can get like wrap around golf grip. You could probably do that there. Put it and then just do another bit. You might be able to make it work actually if you did that. Bit of leather wrap around golf grip on it, or whatever material. I don't think it's leather. I think it's like rubber, isn't it, on that? At the moment, it's not really bothering me. If anything, chat, I've got to be honest with you, it gives you a bit more space for your thumb. Now, I have an issue with this wheel in that don't know if you like the gap in between. Anyone else had this issue where your thumb, because I've got quite big hands, so. Your thumb, I don't know if you can see the gap there, right? That's with the rubber gone. Look, that's all the movement I've got. So when the rubber was on it, my thumb felt quite squished in between on both sides when I was like gripping the wheel. My thumb felt like it was almost squished a bit inside. So now that the rubber's gone, I've got a bit more movement there now. I can actually move my fingers. Well, move my thumb. Do we get no? I'll just wait for this race. I can't be bothered trying to improve the lap. Not in the mood. Is this the DD? The DD Pro is a brilliant wheel. I love the DD Pro. I just wish that there was an option to upgrade this wheel rim to a higher quality version of this. I know you can upgrade on the Fanatec site to whatever you want, but I'd like all the dials still on it. So all the dials, just a higher quality version of it though. Like even if it was like £350 or something like that just for the wheel rim, if it was a really good quality one, I'd be happy to do it probably just for a bit more, I don't know, a bit more size as well. I'd like it. The only other criticism I have is it's a bit small. I do prefer the wheel rim being a bit bigger, but you do get used to it. Once you're used to it, you don't really notice it. So that's it. They're the only downsides. Probably the wheel rim could have been better. But this part has been faultless so far for me, the main base. I've had no issue with that. To be honest, I'd probably just upgrade the wheel rim. I'll probably just put... Eventually, if it goes too bad, I'll just put this one on. I'll just start using the F1 Esports rim. I've got that there, so... Worst comes to worst, because Kinetic is a bloody legend. Kinetic sent me that ages ago. So I do have a backup wheel rim there, if I ever need to use it. What's the name of the flip-flop? Flip-flop? I don't know what he's on about. What do you mean, Nello? What do you mean by flip-flop? Slippers. They're from B&M, mate. B&M. I don't know if they've got them in at the moment. I need to go and get some more. These are starting to run a bit like low on grip. They start getting holes in them. So yeah, I need to go. B&M is where I got these ones from. $5.99 I think on B&M. Either B&M or Primark. Primark haven't had them in for ages. Whenever the missus goes, she went, I think the other day, to town with the kids, and didn't have any in there. You're right, Jude. Flash, you legend. Thank you for the £5 and well done on your win, mate. I'm going to take you out in the next time, though. I can't believe like the rear snapped on that curb, Flash, and then I had to just slam on the. I had to just slow down. I couldn't accelerate because I was on the grass, and I couldn't really turn. It was a pain. It was like the most slow motion fail you've ever seen. Thank you for the support, Flash. By the way, big thumbs up on legend up there for Flash, everyone. He's a legend, I tell you. He's an absolute legend. I've got Sparko Hypergrip socks, right? They're Sparko Hypergrip socks for sim racing, but they're fucking awful. And no disrespect to Sparko, because I love their gloves, but the socks are terrible because the way they are is you have like this loose sock with like a sole inside. They've basically just put a sole on the bottom of this thing. So when you're putting your foot on, it's like you can feel it, like it just digs on the bottom. It's really, really annoying, to be honest. It doesn't feel nice at all. Slippy, you want a little bit of slipping on your bottom of your foot, but you don't want it to be like too slippery. Mine have got little grips on. I've not tried any of them racing. I'm not spending 80 quid. I'm not spending like, I've seen some trainers and stuff you can get for sim racing like 70 quid. These were $4.99. They last like 3 months. They'll do me. $4.99, $5.99, bargain, honestly. Comfy, enough support to stop your foot hurting because there's a little bit of softness there. They've like obviously completely flexible. Do me for $5.99 or whatever it is. Don't need no bloody Puma trainers or anything for it. Yeah, tonight we'll do another practice, Dave. So tonight we'll do another practice on manufacturer, and we'll have another attempt at that. Right, come on, no plebs this time. Cold tires at the moment. Yeah, they're basically the Pro pedals. They're actually alright for cheap pedals then. They're pretty decent. I've got them as well as backup. Decent little pedals. So we got a Supra behind us, chat. So what that means, can't afford to let that get near us on the straight. Oh, by the way, chat, we're over the 2-hour mark for streaming. If you haven't already smashed that like button, it's a huge help to me if you take a few seconds to hit the like button. Don't know what we're currently on, but it'd be nice to get it pushing up towards 300 likes. Probably, I don't even know if we're on 200 yet, but it would be nice if we could get up there. Thank you to everyone that's took the time to do it so far. Not the best lap so far. Here goes the understeer. Oh shit, that's a penalty. No point backing out, just push, take the penalty and stay in the lead hopefully here. Oh no, 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 I messed up the exit, chat, he's gonna have us. Oh, what a dick. Okay, well, we're gonna have to overtake the Supra, which is basically impossible. But yeah, we're gonna have to overtake the fastest car in the game, which is basically unovertakeable. But we are quite a bit faster in the corners, so keep messing this up here, don't we? He might get a penalty as well. Hate following. So much understeer when you're following. We're in the slipstream and look. That car's a joke. It is a joke on power. It's a bit tricky on the throttle, so around through here he might have a few traction issues. Way too late. Way too late. I mean, you don't even need to weave, mate. Your car's... I think he forgot he's in the Supra there. Just try and pressure him into a mistake somehow here. I think that's all we can do. Because we're not going to get past it on power. Careful I don't get another pen. Fucking hell, I thought I got away with that one, to be honest. Dear. We'll catch him back up though. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to catch him back up. He's so slow through some of these corners, so get back behind him. The only problem we've got is other cars are going to join this battle now. Wide. Right, we're away from the cars behind Slipstream though. Better. Got the exit right that time. Oof. Bit of dirty air on that then. I did not want to grip. I don't know if I got a penalty or not again. Fuck off, game. Seriously. It's annoying because as soon as I'm out the slipstream, I can go so much quicker, but as soon as we're following him, the car just loses all grip. Like, the grip you get through there compared to when you're following is crazy. You get way more grip when you're not following. Alright, let's get back up behind him then. Still got quite a few laps to put him under pressure. Back in that slip at a not really the nicest range to be in it now. This is where it causes more problems than it helps. He messed that up a bit. We're probably going to get one shot at a move done on him, I reckon, because he's going to lose more and more pace with the tyres on that Supra. It drives more on the stereo as you drive, like with the wear. To be fair, he squeezed us a bit there, so I didn't really... Not much I could do about the tiny bit of contact. With a little bit of a squeeze from him, so I didn't really have much racing room. I don't think he had any problem with it. I think he was quite alright with it. No, he pushed me a bit, mate. Look at how much space he gave me on the exit of that corner, on the entry into that corner. I was on the edge of the track. I think that was fair. I don't think he's got a problem with it. I think he's quite okay with it. See how I gave a bit more space? That's what he gave a little bit less there. I gave probably too much, actually. Yeah, Supra's OP on the straights. Didn't get the exit. Nothing was questionable. That was just good racing, I think, between both of us. Nothing questionable at all. I couldn't get the grip from that close behind him. Oh wow. F. F. Bloody curbs on this game, I tell you. These curbs are way worse than they were before. Whatever they did to the curbs on the last update has made it way worse. My tyres have still got dirty tyres. I didn't even think about that. Oh well. Fucking hell, there goes the half for tomorrow. We're not going to be in split 2 tomorrow then, chat. Split 3. Might help us, actually, that. Might be of benefit. Dickhead. Tyres were dirty still. Still had dirty tyres. My settings are in the description, Menace. What a donkey. Oh well. Go again. We can get 2 more. Well, yeah, 2 more races in, chat. 2 more. Try and get a win again. We're driving so bad. Need to sort that out. Dearie me. What the donkey? What the donkey? No, not really, Ritaka. Well, not really, because it was the average of the lobby that normally depicted the amount of DR you would gain, kind of. I don't think it would make it any. I don't think having 20 players would make it any easier to gain DR. I mean, I probably didn't lose much in that because our DR isn't that high. So we probably only lost 100 DR or something there. It was nothing massive. I mean, you can't even tell, really. Oh, we used to have numbers. We used to have, well, there is numbers on that driver rating, by the way. There is numbers there, but we don't see it. I don't know why PD don't want to give us information of what our driver rating is. It makes no sense to me. Like, I feel like we should have a thing here. It should tell us on this screen here. Let's go into this and I'll show you what I mean. So, I think over here, you should have your current DR, your SR rank, exactly how it is. Like, all stats on how many pole positions, top 3s, top 5s, top 10s. All stuff like that should be in this right-hand side telling you everything. Like, I know we've got, like, top 5, number of top 5 finishes there. And stuff like that. But I want to see, like, top 3s, top 10s. We got victories there, obviously, on the second account. But yeah, could just do with a few more, really. Like more info, really, along with the driver rating having, like, you know, whether you're 7... Even if it only said, chat, do you know what? I don't even think people would be that bothered if it just went, like, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. If they didn't even bother with, like, 70,500, I don't think anyone would care about that 500. I think people just want to know whether they're 70, 71, 72, 73... And I know you can find that info out on Kudos, but it should tell you in the game what our driver rating exactly is. Also, the SR, we need to know because sometimes your SR drops below 90, but 80 to 90 is still S rank. So when you're between 80 and 90 on S rank on SR, you can get put into a lower lobby, but people don't know why it's happening because it just says S there. It doesn't actually tell you what your exact rank is. I've never done it on Kudos. I just know that people know how to do it. I've never done it. I think you have to take a screenshot of that bar and then put it into something on Kudos and then it works it out for you as a rough guide. As far as I know, it's quite hard to get the info off of driver rating. That's why a lot of the people that have data mine stuff haven't done anything to do with it. I don't think they I don't think it's very easy to do. I think they've put a block on it so we can't see what it is. It's weird. Well, the weather out here, chat, it's gone really cloudy out here. Gone really, really cloudy. It's probably going to piss down out here in a minute. So yeah, 2 races to go, and then I've got to pick the little one up. And then we'll stream again tonight, doing some manufacturer practice. I might do... I don't know if I'll do... bit of daily and then do some manufacturer practice as well after it, or just do manufacturer practice. Possibly do a couple of dailies to start off with and then go into manufacturer practice. No, it's not, Greg. I think it's not an issue with it. There's no issue with it. Apparently the reason is, some people's theory is that it's something to do with what was it to do with? There was a reason why they reckon some people have blocked it. That PD have blocked it. It's to do with the GT World Series. I can't remember what it was. There was something to do with, like, the lobbies. Oh, I can't think what it was. It was something to do with people doing something and knowing what lobby they'll be in, and or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but surely that creates no harm, knowing what lobby you're in and stuff like that. Don't see the issue, but there is a theory behind why they've done it. I don't really agree with the theory, but it makes no sense to me what people were saying. But my God, these lobbies are dropping off now, aren't they? What's going on with these lobbies? They're dying. Right, we have to win this one. But they are Friday daytime lobbies that get pretty dead, don't they? I think people might be moving over to practice for manufacturer a bit now, though. Yeah, I should win, really. But then again, there is the penalty king here. I mean, so the driver rating, right? So driver rating goes up from, I think, 30 to 50k is A rank. So from B to A, I think is it 15 or 20, chat? I can't remember if it's 15 or 20. But then like 30 to 50 is A. A plus is 50 to 100. My main account is just short of 90k, I think. It's on about 80, 86, 87k, my main account. So top split is about, so for example, in GT World Series, when the official season's on, 70k would not even get you in split 3, I don't reckon. I don't reckon 70k would be split 3. It'll be like 90 to 100 about as a rough guide, and then probably 85 to 90 will be really packed full of drivers in there, and then probably about 78 to 85, and then probably split 4 would be about 70 to 75. It goes quite crazy in an official season. As early as I can, really, James. I might jump on and do a few dailies first, though. So I might have a go at seeing if I can actually get an alright result in on dailies. And then we'll practice manufacturer. No, we know that it's Le Mans, though, for Daily Race C. Le Mans with the chicane. So, Le Mans chicane for Daily Race C. We just don't know the combo yet. Like, we don't know the car, sorry, like what group it is. It is possibly going to have dynamic weather again, though, by the way, chat. Apparently, rumor is controller people start a bit slower on the rolling starts, a little bit slower. Don't know whether that's the case though. Still, because Calster doesn't really lose at the start, so I don't know how he does it. He hardly ever loses. I'm guessing Calster doesn't like this track. I've not seen him on here all week. He was smashing it last week, wasn't he? So he might be back when he sees that it's Le Mans with dynamic weather. He likes Le Mans, doesn't he? He loves that track. Jeez. Sketchy, sketchy. What I might do after this chat, if this is dying down a bit, I might go into the time trial for Nords and do a couple, see if we can get a lap done on there before I finish the stream. A little half an hour on the time trial, just get warmed up with it on there. Because these lobbies look like they're dying off. It looks like this is basically just time trial the way this is, just trying to keep consistency. We might as well do it in the manufacturers. No, it is an actual combination, that new endurance layout of Nords. If you win a race, you should always win, gain DR, yeah. No matter, you might only win a bit depending on the lobby strength, but you'll always win DR, or gain some form of DR, really. It'll be a delay, James. There'll be a delay on the inputs somehow. Maybe like throttle goes to 100% instantly, whereas controller has to go through a process and it's like half a second delayed or something. There'll be some sort of issue there that PD haven't sorted. Because, you know, PD are great at doing stuff. PD get on top of problems really quick. DR is pretty simple to work out in terms of whether you gain or lose, though, because it would be nice, though. Do you know what would be really nice, chat? How good would this be? Right, they have this information there, right? So at the end of the race, it told you, right, how much DR you've just gained or lost at the results screen. After the, like, time difference, a little, like, minus 50, plus 150, and it told you what you were now on, so, like, 71.2 or whatever, 71.3. Just something like that on the results screen would be nice. I don't know why they can't do that. It makes no sense why they can't do it. I can't scroll up, chat, sorry. I'm racing. I can't scroll up while I'm racing. No, they didn't do it in sport, no. Nothing like that was on. We had Kudos Prime on that told us exactly what our DR was. But PD have never done anything. PD have always hidden it. There's just little things like that PD could just make more enjoyment through, like stats and stuff like that. More stats and information is better for us, because people like stats at the end of the day. Everyone likes a good stat like search and stuff, so just give us more and more. The more info they give us, the better in my view. But they seem to want to hide stuff, which is what I don't really understand. Yeah, do you know what? I know that actually, do you know what? You're actually there. If there was an option to pay $4.99 a month, right? And you could have all the stats available in Gran Turismo and all the DR information, SR information, every race it told you what you gained and lost. No extra content, just loads of stats on your screen. Would you pay it? I would. I probably would, just to know what I'd gained and lost at each race. Some people obviously wouldn't give a shit about that, but I would quite enjoy having that info. I know. They used to show the lap times, didn't they? They used to give everyone's lap times, which they just got rid of. I don't know why they did that. It was like good information, that, wasn't it? It was always like, you know, if you'd had a bad race but managed to fight back a bit, and you could say, well, our pace wasn't... You could always see what your pace was like compared to faster drivers. Now, you just don't have any information. The more info, the better, all the time, I reckon. But it's the same with loads of games. Loads of games have gone like that, though. I remember, like... Remember when Modern Warfare... Like, COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 came out? And I remember having all the stats you wanted on them games. And then I remember the recent Call of Duty coming out, and there was no bloody stats on it at launch. They've obviously fixed it now, probably. I don't really know, but... The stats were like all hidden, and it was all annoying how you had to find stuff out. It's weird, very weird at the moment. No, honestly, Stephen, some people wouldn't pay it, Stephen, but for the sake of, for me as a streamer, I would, because the extra information would be worth it. But some people would, but they could also put some extra things in there as well, like, you know, some like really nice details that a lot of people don't get. You're right, Mike. I've only just seen you there, Mike. The lap time guy got fired. Yeah. Explains why my laps are shit. Oh, you just got it. I was going to say, I don't remember seeing you in the chat there. I just spotted you. Everyone's different with that. I could understand people that didn't want to pay it, but at the end of the day, if people didn't want to pay it and it didn't affect their game, it doesn't make any difference to the driving, does it? It'd just be something extra that they could make more income for. Maybe more... If they could make an income out of the people that are hardcore in this game, which I would probably give them that for the extra information, then they could put more money towards future like content and stuff, which would benefit the whole game as a like everyone on the game. Yeah, deltas to your lap as well. I've never understood why we can't have a bloody on-screen delta. Like a permanent, you know, like iRacing has, with like the permanent, whether you're up or down on your like the best lap. Why can't we have that permanent on the screen? Same like ACC's got that as well. ACC has it. On GT Sport, it never really had it. They didn't have it on GT Sport in the races. The only thing you got in the races was like a personal best on... So on this screen here, right? You used to have a thing where you could flick to your personal best and it'd tell you your best ever lap you've done in the whole week on this car for time trial. Wouldn't tell you your race lap, it'd just tell you your time trial lap, and you'd have like, you'd be able to put it on and you'd see how much you were losing to it in the race, which was no information at all because you got fuel on. But on GT Sport you did have your personal best always stay on there on the information. You could have session best or personal best. No, there's no deltas in VR when you're racing. You don't have deltas in VR when you're racing. You only have like time trial delta, but that's always there for everyone. I'm talking about why you're racing now. We should have a delta to our best lap on screen, like going negative or positive, like it does on ACC. So it'll go red if you're behind it, or green when you're ahead of it, and it should stay on the screen all the time, just like a little delta somewhere that you can keep an eye on. Just a few stats and GT. Nah, I think GT8 will probably be quite a big change, you know. The reason I think that'll be because there's no PS4 anymore. PS4 is held back. Like, PS4 has held back this game. No one can say it hasn't. I did a video when it got announced that the PS4 version was gonna be a thing, and I said it was gonna be bad for the game, and I think it's been proven that it's been bad for the game. PS4 has held this game back a lot, in my view. Like 16-player lobbies. We had all the issues with connections and people not being able to join lobby. It was a nightmare for the first 6 months, this game. The amount of issues that we had for the first 6 months was a joke. I think once they're fully PS5 for the next game, I think we'll see improvements again with, like, hopefully better connection. Hopefully we'll see at least 20, maybe 24-player lobbies. If it's 16 again, then PD have really got to think about what they're doing. Oh, get off there, get off there. Now, I reckon they're all well into development on Gran Turismo 8, by the way. I would say they're... no, Gran Turismo 8 will be out before PS6, Deadeye. PS6, we're talking like... PS6, you're looking at a long way away. It's not going to be anywhere near. Maybe 2028, I'd say for PS6. Maybe 2029, 2028. GT8, I reckon there is a... I don't know. Earliest for GT8, sorry, would be... 2025 at the end, maybe 2026 towards the start. So I think it'll come out a good few years. Probably, I would say that... Oh god, I'm gonna get a penalty there. I would expect them to be aiming to release GT8 around about the same, or 6 months to a year after the PS5 Pro comes out, if they do launch a PS5 Pro. I should be alright still. I'm not focusing here because I'm talking. Yeah, they didn't have a choice really because of PS4 and PS5. Like, PS5 had no... Like, no one could buy a PS5, so they didn't really have a choice at launch with PS5. Although, I still think they pulled the... I think they pulled a bit of a cheeky one with that, you know. I'm still convinced this game was originally developed for the PS4. I am convinced this game has been built for the PS4 and then converted to PS5. Just doesn't really make sense that it was originally PS5 and they converted to PS4 like that. I think it was started off as a PS4 game, and then they've started converting it to PS5 and probably thought, right, let's not bother with the PS4, and then change their mind once they've obviously realized that the stock situation on PS5. Because like once COVID hit and everything, that probably changed their whole plans completely. I very much doubt it'll come out in 2027. Maybe like the announcement like in 2027, and then maybe it'll come out in 2028. I can't believe it's going to come out in 2027. Just seems a bit, I don't know, that seems quite early. Although, I mean, technically speaking, when did the PS5 come out? I mean, it's possible, I suppose. So yeah, I would have a guess. If I was to guess when GTA 8 will come out, I would be guessing the end of 2025 is probably the earliest we'll see it. The earliest. So you still got what? Over 2 years away. Over 2 years away before we'll see anything Gran Turismo 8. Earliest date for it would be the end of 2025. We might get it towards the start of 2026. Never know. This has been a really slow race, but I'm not really focusing in this. I just want to get the DR, and then I'm going to go on to the time trial for Nordschleife. Yeah, it possibly will get delayed, but I mean, they didn't really release a date for this, did they? Once the first date they released was when it came out, they just kept holding back. They were like, look, like it did get delayed, but they didn't give a date out to actually delay it. They held off on giving a date. See you later, James. The end of 2020, wasn't it? I think. Was it? Was it the end of 2020? PS5 came out. November 20. Yeah, it was November 2020, I think, that PS5 came out, because it was the start of the COVID shit, wasn't it? Just before Christmas and all that. Because COVID started very early 2020, very early, and then the end of 2020 is when PS5 came out. This is such a slow race for me, by the way. I'm driving so awful. I can't do like fast driving whilst multitasking and reading and talking. Yeah, because I got it on the release date, and it was at the end of November. I remember we were in lockdown, and I ordered 2 PS5s because I didn't trust. The first one I ordered was on game, and I was worried that I'd done it to pick up from the store. So I was worried that I wouldn't be able to pick it up because of COVID. They'd all be shot. So I ordered another one off Amazon and got one delivered. I had one delivered off Amazon and one, and they actually opened up. You could go and pick it up from the game store. So I picked one up and then had one delivered as well. And then sold the other one. Mr. Super GT came and picked up the other one. He bought that off me. So yeah, he got the PS5, my second PS5 that I bought, so I obviously didn't need it. Oh, that was a really slow race, wasn't it? Oh well. I mean, we'll take a win though. Lobby was dead. I think we'll go into time trial now, chat. Might as well go in time trial for a bit for the Nordschleife one. 1 second, let me just get a bag of sweets. Need some sugar. Need the sugar. Not much. Starting to run out here. Starting to get low on the old sweets that I like. Can't open that. Can't can't. These bloody double lollies are... Where? I think I've opened all the ones that could be opened. Oh yeah, there's one. I've got one. I got one! By the way, chat, we're at 3 hour mark. We're currently on 226 likes. Let's see if we can push them. Them likes are very low today, chat. Sorry if I'm nagging. I've only done a couple of reminders, but the likes are a little bit on the low side. If you haven't already hit that like button, it does help me out if you take that a few seconds to hit the like button, by the way. It really is a big help to the channel. Ah. Right, come out there. Let's have a little, Oh, I need to go on my other... Oh, no, I'm on the right account, aren't I? Bloody hell. M6, the M6 isn't far off. These are just really quick drivers, these. But you got Corsair. Only 4 attempts ahead of the M6. And the RSO1's up there as well. The RSO1's up there, chat. But that is Mehdi. Mehdi is a god on this track. Mehdi is incredibly quick on this track. Alright, let's... do a couple of laps now, and then we'll practice this later on tonight. $20 seconds off. I think we can get... Have a look now, see what... I mean, a solid... I should be able to get a 45 once I've done an okay lap, but then start pushing it faster. No, they're not. They're not. We know what tracks they're at, but we just don't know what the cars are yet. Ooh. Oh, stupid Supra. Daily Race A is at Lego. Rain is possible on Daily Race C by the looks of it, by the way, yeah. It looks like we might have dynamic weather in Daily Race C next week. But we're not going to confirm that until we know more info. At the moment, we're just not sure about it, really. Supra is lethal on this track. Even on the mediums, it feels quite sketchy. The place. Whoopsie. Whoa. Q game. Yeah, it looks like it's starting in the evening. From what it looks like at the moment, it looks like Le Mans starts in the evening, but we don't know if there's time progression on. If there's time progression on with weather, it could be finishing at night time with some rain. That would be good. My guess is Group 4, but at the moment, I don't know. I think it'll either be Group 3 or Group 4 for DDC next week. I don't think it'll be Group 1. This car is just horrible to drive on this track. I can't see it being Group 3 or Group 4. Yeah, I think they'll use Group 4 because of the chicane. If the chicane's in there and they're making it nighttime, I think they'll go Group 4 again, but we'll find out. I think it would be a good race, actually, with the chicane layout in Group 4, but especially now that the McLaren is a little bit more competitive. McLaren would be strong there. Actually, the McLaren would die a bit, wouldn't it? I think in 7th gear, though. The Silvia would be pretty dominant, I reckon. The Silvia would be very dominant. Mazda would be pretty good there as well. This car just wants to spin everywhere on this combo. Yeah, we've got the tracks and we know the time of day, we just don't know what cars yet. Separate, James gets the information from somewhere else. But they don't have the info on the cars yet until later on in the day normally. Whoa. You right, Cosman? How are you, mate? You right, Wessel? Pretty slow at the moment, but just more laps you do here, the better. You just got to get in the rhythm of the track. That's all you have to do this track. It takes ages to build up the rhythm for me. quite slow. About 2-3 seconds off what I should be on there. That was good because they got the strategy right. They got, I don't know if they locked, to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if they locked into that one with the strategies, how you could do different strategies. I feel like because of setups, they locked into it a little bit. If it wouldn't have been a setup race, I don't think it, they had to change it, didn't they? Because they had it as a PP race, but then they had to change it because it was broken. But once they like locked into the settings, I think it was a really good race at Daytona, but I don't think it was deliberate how they got that. I think that was a little bit of luck how they got there. I don't think it'll be Group 1, to be honest. I can't see PD trusting us in Group 1 with dynamic weather. Although I did say it's been a while since we had Group 1 at Le Mans. We said that the other day. I literally said it on stream. It's been quite a while since we had it. Wouldn't surprise me if we had Group 1 at Le Mans. But with dynamic weather possibly being in there, makes me wonder, would PD trust us? Like, remember, they create dailies for everyone, including really low-ranked drivers. Oh, fuck me. So, I don't know if they'd... I don't know if they'd do it. Not so sure. You gotta look, they've only gave us Group 4 so far. That would be, yeah, it's Group 4 with, hey, sorry, Mazda road car, like, sorry, not road car, Mazda touring car, Le Mans, 4 laps, dynamic weather. Oosh! Yes! It can't be that, though, because it's on racing medium tyres, and they wouldn't give us racing medium tyres, because racing medium tyres would be, they're horrible on the Mazda, so it's definitely not that car, just so you're aware. I'll just shit on your dream there, right there. I'll shit all over your dream, Flash. With it being racing medium tyres, that points to... It does point to Group 3 to me, but... We'll see. I just don't know if they'll do that 2 weeks in a row. Group 3 is Daily C and Group 4 is Daily B. Not sure they'll do it. Lambert Mosses, yeah. How would you lot feel if they created like a single make race for a daily race scene where everyone was forced into the same car and it was like a cop race? I, for one, would quite... I think it'd be... I mean, to be honest, most daily races are like that anyway, but I think it could be quite good if they picked a good car to do it in. Nah, I can't. They definitely. Nah, I don't think that'll happen. Flash, too difficult for people to drive, especially with dynamic weather on. I don't think they'd risk that for people. I think they'd put too many people off doing the race. I think that'd be a bit of a silly move if they did that. Going from Group 4 to Red Bull X 2019, it'd be too much of a step up for people that aren't used to the weather. I think it's going to be Group 3. My personal opinion is it could be Group 4 with chicane on there, but makes sense to be Group 3, doesn't it, really? It makes more sense to be a Group 3 race when you think about it. It's a gradual step up. Wide. Probably not even going to get a lap in here, are we? Too slow there. Very difficult to focus and read the chat on this track, though, you know. As you can tell. It's one of them tracks where tomorrow, when we're doing this, I will not be... I have to apologize because I won't be reading the chat. I'm just going to focus on the track because if I try and start reading chat during this race tomorrow, I'll be dying every 5 seconds. I'll obviously read the chat in between the races and stuff like that, but when I'm racing, I'm going to try and focus on the track a bit. This Supra, I've got to say it, this Supra is horrible. I know it's OP. I know the Supra is OP, but it's one of the most horrible cars to drive on the game. It's just got no rear grip at all. Look, I mean, it's too much power in it. That's what the problem is. It has too much power. No, we don't know about that yet, Rataka. We don't know. You like talking to Gary anyway. Oh. Come on, let's just get a lap in here. Yeah, it already said there's no mandatory tyre, so there's mediums, inters and wets. There's no mandatory tyre on the info at the moment, Flash. That could be an early bug, though. It could be an early bug because they haven't put the full info on there yet. That's why we're just being careful. It might not actually be dynamic weather. Just got to wait it out and see what happens once the full info gets here. Oh, okay, I can't even be arsed, chat. I can't with this car. It's just so annoying. We'll practice that later. Yeah, I'll practice that later. Oh shit, I didn't want to go back in. I'll practice that later and I'll go and get ready now. I've got to get ready to go to gym, pick the kids up from school, get their dinner sorted. I might have to get a cheeky McDonald's today, you know, chat. I'm feeling like a little bit of a cheeky McDonald's for us. What do we think? Cheeky McDonald's, and then I can jump on and do some daily racing. And then we'll do a couple of daily races, and then we'll do some practice for manufacturers, maybe. Just to have a bit of ride. I don't think I could do that track all night. Maybe do like an hour and a half of dailies, and then 3 hours of manufacturer practice or something like that for later on. But yeah. Did we get anywhere near 300 likes, by the way? 252, lacking a bit today, but oh well, shit happens. Maybe I'll have to boost it up to every 5 minutes for the like reminder. Start spouting out every 5 minutes. No, don't worry, I'm not going to do that, chat. I will see you all. What time? Trying to think of the time. So pick the kids up, get home, maybe go McDonald's. I'm going to say, it'd be a bit boring for a stream though, Rapid. I'm thinking of content-wise, it'd be good for people to watch some dailies first. Get into it with some dailies and then we'll practice manufacture after it. I'm going to say we'll be back on at about, trying to think, 5-ish, something like that. 5:30. It's not that great, to be honest, Nate, mate. I obviously don't want to sound thingy, but it's not very good for 3.5 hours. That's probably the lowest we've had in about 3 years for that amount of length for stream, Nate. So it's a very low amount, but each to their own. If people don't want to hit it, it's up to them, isn't it? No, I'm not going to sit here going on at people for every 5 minutes for it, because I think that becomes more annoying. But yeah, we'll be back on about 5, half 5. I think 5, half 5, something like that, and we'll do some manufacturer practice. So hopefully see you then, and we'll jump into some dailies, and then we'll do a bit of daily racing, and then we'll do a bit of Nordschleife practice, I think, for later on. But yeah, appreciate you turning up today, everyone. Thank you for the people that hit the like button, you legends. Thank you to those that done it, and I'll see you later on for another stream. Thank you for the gifted and the super chats as well there. I will see you yeah, in a few hours. So hopefully 5, half 5 chat around that time, and we'll do a bit of daily and straight back into manufacturer testing. See you later, everyone. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.